Adam Silver, enough is enough. Stop rigging these games for the Lakers. Because I'm going to tell y'all, this is what they're doing. Now, a lot of y'all know that they're using the free throw discrepancy. And they normally, when they want the Lakers to win games, they're going to shoot anywhere between 13 to 15 more free throws than their opponent. The reason why they're shooting so many free throws is because the Lakers don't have a talented team, so they got to generate points for the Lakers. That's number one. They'll try to make it seem like, well, the Lakers, they attack the basket, so they are the aggressor. But I watched games this year, and you could go back and look it up. In the last 2 weeks, they played against the Utah Jazz, and the Utah Jazz had 76 points in the paint to the Lakers 50. Didn't shoot as many three-pointer shots than the Lakers, but the Lakers had way more free throws. I think around 25 or something, and the Utah Jazz only shot 6 free throws that game. That was one of they did that to push the Lakers into the play-in game. The Lakers ain't who y'all think they are. They was hovering around the ninth to through 14th seed all season long, but they was talked about through the media every single day like they was elite. So just pay attention to what you're watching and know the personnel of the Lakers. A lot of their players was cast offs from other teams, G League, undrafted players, um, because the Lakers don't have salary cap. And so, you had the media come in and say, well, they need to make some changes, but they don't have no money because all the money was tied up in um, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. So they didn't, they was capped out. So, they had to get the bottom tier players, but they still wanted to push the Lakers into the playoffs. So they would manipulate games, give the Lakers advantages, but then some of your favorite teams like the Utah Jazz, the OKC, Dallas Mavericks, New Orleans, they would manipulate those games. So if the Lakers lost, and if the Lakers, whoever was in front of the Lakers, they'll make sure that they lost too, or whoever the Lakers needed to have the tiebreaker, they'll make sure that team, the Lakers, own that tiebreaker. So if the season ended and they had the same record, the Lakers would get the push into the play-in game. Y'all gotta pay attention. So here goes another strategy that the NBA uses. Depending on the opponent that they're playing, they'll sit that team's best opponents down in foul trouble. They'll be in early foul trouble. Don't matter who it's like, okay, so the Lakers' primary guards is D'Angelo Russell, um, Austin Reeves, and Dennis Schroeder. But let them play against the Phoenix Suns. They getting Devin Booker and CP3 in foul trouble. Let them play against Chicago. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine is in foul trouble. So, they was doing this strategy. They did it in they've been doing this same strategy since the bubble. When Houston had James Harden and Russell Westbrook, they was getting put in foul trouble very early in the game. And if you play basketball, you should already know, if you understand basketball, when your star players got to sit, it handicaps your team. So now they're putting in rotations that don't really equate to scoring. You see what I'm saying? So it gives the Lakers a advantage. The other strategy that they do is those all-star quality players, those superstar quality players can't generate fouls on the Laker guards. D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves. D'Angelo Russell's only been in the league less than 6 years and done been on like what, 4 teams now. Austin Reeves is a second year undrafted player. Dennis Schroeder, he ain't been the same since he left OKC. So didn't no team want him, and he had to go back to the team that didn't want him, which was the Lakers. But for some reason, when they play against all-star quality players, superstar players, they can't get them in foul trouble. They can't get the Lakers starters in foul trouble because, like I said, the Lakers whole team don't have talent. So you never see LeBron and AD get in foul trouble in the first half. That they got to sit for long amounts of minutes. Same thing with Austin Reeves. Same thing with D'Angelo Russell. Now they might put some fouls on Dennis Schroeder, but when it comes to their starters, they're never going to be put in foul trouble unless you're Vanderbilt. But who's Vanderbilt? You know, they could replace him and put in one of their wings to come in and replace him. So this is a strategy that the NBA uses. The other strategy that they use, they allow the Lakers to play aggressive defense, pretty much riding their opponent when they're dribbling, grabbing, reaching, and they don't get called for these fouls. Another strategy that they do is they allow certain players off their bench, mainly like Dennis Schroeder, to shoot, to get superstar treatment when it comes to the free throws. You know, you'll see them shoot like 8 to 10 free throws. That's normally for superstar players. Last time I checked, Dennis Schroeder's not a superstar player, but it's a lot of calls. You got to understand, when the Lakers go to the free throw line, it ain't because there's a lot of and one calls. You know, continue play, they made the bucket and one. No, these is a lot of touch fouls on drives. When a player gets to starting to drive, they'll call a quick foul on the opposing team. But when the opposing team is doing the same thing, they don't call these fouls. You know, they allow Austin Reeves to do the James Harden, Trae Young, CP3, which is let a player ride you from behind, and then you stop and let that player bump into you, and then you take that shot. They don't call that on Austin Reeves. That's a play that he's normally doing. And y'all all know with LeBron, they allow him the offensive foul with his off arm going into the lane, pushing people, seeking contact, jumping into people, bullying people, bulldozing people, and they don't never call those fouls on LeBron. They've been letting this dude play like this reckless for his whole career, and that's not superstar treatment. You know, they didn't allow Jordan to travel. They didn't allow Kobe to double dribble. You know, these is calls that's supposed to be made, but they don't call it. They don't call it, and they allow the Lakers to do whatever they want to do, and they don't call these games. It's hard being the opposing team to play against the Lakers because you already coming into the game knowing that you're not going to get no calls. And it's funny because the Lakers could be the road team and they get more calls than the home team. So with that said, you have to pay attention to these games, pay attention to these strategies that the NBA is using to push the Lakers to where they want them to play and win games. Like I said, they're going to give them this free throw discrepancy. They're going to take the best players from the other team off the court. The players from the other team can't get to the foul line if they're superstar players. They're going to hold a team under 15 free throws for the whole game most of the time. And this thing happened in every game, but it only happens in games where the NBA wants the Lakers to win, to push that agenda. You know, they're going to give free throws to players that don't deserve it, superstar treatment. They're going to let the Lakers allow them to play aggressive defense. You just got to understand what you're watching, and you got to pay attention. Adam Silver been doing this with LeBron for the last 5 years and probably been doing it longer. There's other videos that I'm going to make to expose what the NBA is doing. And because, you know, growing up as an NBA fan, you're taking away the competition, you know, competitiveness out the NBA. And I didn't sign up to watch WWE in the NBA. I signed up to watch professional basketball. This is Jay Shy from the Behind the Bench. Check us out on our Facebook page, and you can check out other members from the Behind the Bench crew. I'm out. Hold on, I thought the video was done, but then I said, let me add some more proof. So I put the Golden State game, game 1, the Utah game where the Lakers, when Utah had 76 points in the paint, but only shot 6 free throws. And they was clearly the aggressor. So that debunks any fan that says, well, the Lakers, they attack the basket. So that's why, they go to the free throw more. BS. Then I put the Phoenix Suns game when the Lakers shot 46 free throws. See, these is all games that the Lakers had to win. They had to win these games to ensure them a spot in the play-in. It's like they should not even be in the play-in. That spot should have went to either Dallas, OKC, New Orleans, or Utah. You see what I'm saying? But they made sure they pushed the Lakers into this playoffs. And, a lot of people will say, well, they do it because of the money. Bunk that. Toss the ball up and let the best team win. They don't do that in football. Well, they kind of do it, but it ain't as blatant how the NBA been doing it the last couple years. They, if they been doing it, they got real sloppy. But in these games, look at the Phoenix game and look at that Golden State game. How are the Lakers guards, D'Angelo Russell, who's pretty much a journeyman, and he only been in the league less than 7 years. He's good. He ain't great. If he's your 4th best player on your team, then you got a good team. Okay? Austin Reeves, 2nd year, undrafted. Dennis Schroeder, who ain't been the same since OKC. How are they able to get CP3, Devin Booker in foul trouble? How are they able to get Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Steph Curry, and Jordan Poole in foul trouble? But these players that I just named, ain't nobody, if you had to draft these players, I'm pretty sure you're going Steph Curry, you're going Devin Booker, you're going to go probably Andrew Wiggins, and then Klay Thompson, and then CP3, Jordan Poole. Then you go D'Angelo Russell. Then you probably go Dennis Schroeder, and then Austin Reeves. Ain't no way those 3 players, unless Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, they're guarding LeBron, but LeBron shoots more 3-pointers than really attacking the rim. This ain't 2011, 2012, 2010, 2009 LeBron. This is, I'm a do my little step back, or if I'm open, I'm gonna try to hit a deep 3 before the defense play up on me. That's not what's happening. So pay attention. I'm tired. I'm a basketball fan before I was even a Laker fan. But I'm a Laker fan, but I don't want nothing given to me. I got integrity. I got morals. Like, you're not going to push my team, and I'm supposed to be happy with it because that's the society that we're in now. If they cheat for my team, I'm okay as long as we win a championship. I seen this with the Houston Astros. Their fans was excited that they won a World Series. They didn't care that their team was cheating. And Laker fans, even if they know that their team is cheating, they don't care. They don't care. The media don't care because it drives their stories. But nah, it used to didn't be like this, people. Y'all being lied to. I'm 44 years old. I've been watching basketball When I say watching basketball, it just ain't NBA. It's college, it's high school, it's WNBA. I watch basketball. So I know how basketball was always called, how it was always played. I don't want to hear, oh, everything, evolves. Nah, sports been the same way. Look at soccer. Soccer been the same way for years. They ain't changed no rules really. And people enjoy it in every country. Tennis the same way. Golf the same way. So I'm just calling this out, man, because I'm tired. I am tired of the rigging, the cheating, the narratives. I don't watch ESPN. I don't watch none of these shows no more because they're not entertaining. I'd rather listen to people on YouTube talk about sports that really know what's going on. But I had to make another video and really break it down and give y'all some more stats and box scores and so y'all can see where I'm coming from.